In the quiet corners of a seemingly peaceful village, a dark secret unfolds. This is a tale spun around the life of a 16-year-old boy named Ethan. Like a gem nestled amidst the rolling verdant hills, this quaint village was Ethan's world, his playground and his mystery to unravel. Ethan was no ordinary boy. His spirit was adventurous, his curiosity unquenchable. He found joy in the ordinary, excitement in the mundane. Every cobbled street, every rustic house, every friendly face was a story waiting to be discovered. The village, with its charming nooks and crannies, was his treasure trove, a labyrinth of secrets he loved to explore. His days were filled with laughter and learning, his nights with dreams and wonders. Yet, beneath the veneer of innocence and naivety, Ethan was about to stumble upon a chilling reality. For his adventurous spirit was about to lead him down a path from which there was no return. But one fateful day, Ethan's curiosity led him to a horrifying sight. While passing by his neighbor's house, Ethan's ears picked up on muffled sounds and eerie whispers, like a chilling symphony on a cold, moonlit night. His curiosity piqued. Ethan peered through a crack in the fence. What he saw made his blood run cold. Towering over his son was Mr. Thompson, a metallic rope gripped tightly in his hands, a horrifying tableau of a father-turned-executioner. Ethan stood shell-shocked, the grim reality sinking in. His heart pounded against his chest, a frantic drum echoing his mounting fear. The world around him seemed to blur as he struggled to comprehend the unspeakable horror unfolding mere steps away. The metallic rope, the lifeless body, the cold, calculating eyes of Mr. Thompson. Each detail was etched into his mind, painting a nightmare that would haunt him for years to come. Before he could gather his thoughts, Mr. Thompson's eyes met his own, sending a shiver down Ethan's spine. With a sinking feeling in his heart, Ethan knew he had been caught as a witness to the unspeakable crime. As dusk settled over the village, a soft knock echoed through Ethan's modest home. With each step towards the door, his heart pounded louder, mirroring the rhythmic knocking that seemed to grow more ominous. He opened the door to find Mr. Thompson standing there, his face an unreadable mask. "May I come in, Ethan?" His voice was eerily calm, belying the storm of emotions Ethan felt churning inside him. As Mr. Thompson stepped into the dimly lit room, the air grew thick with unspoken words. They sat opposite each other, the silence stretching between them like a taut wire. "I suppose you saw what happened," Mr. Thompson finally whispered, breaking the heavy silence. His words hung in the air, heavy with a chilling sincerity. Ethan nodded, unable to find his voice, his eyes locked on Mr. Thompson. "You must understand, Ethan," Mr. Thompson continued, his voice cracking with emotion. "There are things in this world that are beyond comprehension, things that drive a man to do the unthinkable." Ethan listened in stunned silence as Mr. Thompson spoke of regrets and desperation, painting a picture of a man driven to the brink of madness by circumstances unknown. As the night wore on, Ethan found himself grappling with conflicting emotions. On one hand, there was an inexplicable sympathy for Mr. Thompson, a man so evidently consumed by guilt and regret. On the other hand, there was a profound fear, a chilling apprehension for his own safety in the presence of a murderer. This was a moral dilemma that no 16-year-old should ever have to face. He was torn between the instinct to report the crime and the fear of retribution. He was caught in a whirlwind of emotions, trying to comprehend the incomprehensible. And as he sat there, in the dimly lit room, Ethan realized the weight of the situation. The chilling encounter had irrevocably altered his life, shattering his innocence. It was a stark reminder of the darkness that lurked beneath the surface of his quaint village. And amidst the darkness of that night, one thing became painfully clear. The echoes of that dreadful moment would haunt Ethan's dreams for years to come. What would you have done in Ethan's place?